again, Olympic gold medalist Russell Mark here from Go Shooting. In today's video, I want to talk about something that we've spoken about previously, applying a couple of basic fundamentals that you'll need to use if you're going to transcend from the domestic disciplines of trap to Olympic trap. These same principles will apply also if you're trying your hand at ball trap or universal trap. Olympic trap is the Formula One event in the world of trap shooting. Any fault in your technique will be exposed here. In American trap or down the line, the angles are a lot narrower and the speed is a lot less. Your margin for error though is much greater. Competitors at down the line or American trap tend to stand with very erect stances, and large Monte Carlo stocks like this help them to keep their head erect so they can see the targets clearly. Unfortunately, that big tall erect stance won't cut it here. The angle and the speed that Olympic trap targets are propelled at will make keeping your head on the stock impossible if you are standing too straight. You'll often hear the term getting over the gun when you're talking about Olympic trap. I discussed it briefly in one of our previous videos. Today, with the examples of photographs of four of the greatest exponents of Olympic trap that I've seen, I'll help explain what getting over the gun means.
One of the greats in Olympic trap was Francis Michel Carriga, a smoother shooter you would not see. I was lucky enough to compete against him in the mid-1980s in Singapore. He put Browning shotguns on the map. You can see how he stands fairly erect, but he arches his upper back to get well forward over the gun. Here we have Italy's Giovanni Pelliello. He's won more international medals than any other competitor in Olympic trap. He is another great example of someone who arches his upper back to get over the shotgun. Australia's Michael Diamond, in my opinion, is the world's greatest ever Olympic trap shooter. Although his gun mount is nothing like Pelliello's, the position they end up in to shoot the target is remarkably similar. And finally, Czechoslovakia's Miroslav Bednarek, who won back-to-back world championships before his life was tragically cut short in his early 20s. He is the ultimate example of someone demonstrating getting over the gun.
As you can see from those four great champions, they all keep their upper body forward and their head well forward on the stock. The old proverb in shooting, bring the gun to your head, not your head to the gun, does not apply in Olympic trap. One of the biggest problems that you'll face when you're trying to bring your body forward but keeping your head erect is that you will fall into the habit sometimes of putting the butt of the gun too low on your shoulder. When you do this, you run the risk of looking through the top of your eyes like this. Acquiring the target when you do that will become very difficult. The proverb then in shooting, you can't shoot what you can't see, will come into play. I hope this little piece of advice helps, and as always, we look forward to seeing you at a Go Shooting range really soon.